Ladies. This is awesome, guys. Here in Ottawa and Parliament Hill.
We'll head up.
Yeah. Oh, here. This way you can get a hold of me again. Say hi. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. God bless. Oh man, this is really cool. I kind of wanna.
Welcome to Ottawa. Beautiful, strong freedom fighters. You're in the right place. Doing the right thing. Welcome.
I gotta come stay here.
This is awesome. But they have these signs out for everybody. They can use these. Oops, sorry, Tammy. This is pretty amazing. We're in Ottawa right now. So, oh, and there's a beautiful U.S. flag. Look at that. Love it amongst the Canadian ones here. And we are here at Parliament Hill. And just going to show you guys. Right here, live from Ottawa. So this is very exciting. We're gonna go up, I guess, closer to Parliament there in just a second. I just wanted to show you guys, like, this is right outside the gates, right on the street.
Want to see a different protest?
No, wait, let me flip this camera around. There it is. Oh, wait, let's do it this way. There, now it focused in. There you go. I love it. But anyway, guys, we are here, like I said, live at Parliament Hill. And yeah, we're in Ottawa. So let's kind of walk in through here. Hello. And see what's what here. Yeah, really. This is it right here. So we're gonna, toes are soaked already, so I have the wrong boots on for this. But we're walking up here. Ground zero, that's it. We are here. Peace out, guys.
I met Gerald personally last year when Lynn Brooks told all of these women on a team.
So just so you guys can see.
And Gerald showed up with his little daughter. And I was amazed, you know what, he was one of the few men trying to support women on a field. He came, how many days?
I know, I do a lot of wandering, I'm sorry. Bouncing off Tammy's hotspot, guys, so I need to keep her close.
This is a real father, a real hero, a real patriot. And God bless you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And I also want to recognize Wellington regulars. Those people, I admire them for one thing. Persistence. All right? Being here every day, which I wish to afford, you know, it takes a time and takes energy. So I recognize that persistence in them. Guys, one more thing, because I forgot about the most important thing. You know what is WHO, yes? World Health Organization in May is planning to have an international treaty when 194 countries are gonna decide about our sovereignty. 194 countries will try to implement and change the wording of health. When they will try to change the power of our governments, giving them solo decision-making organization, which means if that treaty will pass, we are all done. We are all done. So don't focus your energy on the fucking balloons, UFO, and that bullshit, okay? Enough of that. It's just a distraction. I'm gonna distribute right now the information that Johnny is prepared, okay? Okay, I prepared for WHO. Send those letters in hundreds, in thousands to the MPs, MPPs, senators, to the lower level government. Because if that act will pass in the WHO, we are all done. And I'm not joking, guys. That's why they distracted us. They distracted us from this most powerful event. It's not World Economic Forum. It's WHO, sponsored by Biden and sponsored by Melinda and Gates, and her husband Gates. Okay? And this is a serious issue. I want you guys to really pay attention to it. I'm giving microphone back right now to Janice, my real freedom fighter. Love you, girl.
Okay, good. Okay.
Guys, we are live in Ottawa right now, so oops, sorry. Say hi, Tammy. Mom. We are all together, but we are in Ottawa here at Parliament Hill, guys. This is pretty amazing.
I see your toque there.
So this has not gone through yet.
Is someone
so
selling those
around?
So you make changes by hand.
So you guys
Good,
can see, hopefully. There we go.
It's an international
What's going on here?
treaty, and they're the purple hat. Sorry. Canada is a democracy,
We're
which
right
means
here.
that
But there are more people on the
it's founded
street.
on the rule of law and the voices of the people. And if the people's voices are not heard on this issue and the government just pushes through with it, that is undermining democracy. So we need to make our voices heard on that. So I'm going to go through, there's 10 main points, and Bojana is passing them out so you can read it for yourself. So I'm just going to go over a couple of them. But basically,
Hi, Bean.
some of the amendments that they want to make in this treaty are that the World Health Organization would be changed from an advisory that makes merely recommendations to legally binding requirements. So if the World Health Organization says, you know, this is what you have to do, it's not going to be a recommended suggestion, it's going to be this is the way it is and you have to do it. So that of course has a lot of repercussions in terms of the impact on public health and our decisions. It would give the WHO the authority to require medical examinations and proof of vaccine, quarantine, as well as what your treatment is. And it also includes instituting a system of global health certificates in digital or paper format. And so this is also pushing through the digital program. It would also allow for disclosure of your personal health data between Health Canada and the government. And it would greatly expand the World Health Organization's capacity to censor what they consider to be misinformation and disinformation. So these are proposed amendments that are going to be presented at the 78th World Health Assembly on May 21st of this year. And that would basically, in essence, be handing over Canada's sovereignty over to the World Health Organization. So this is something that we really need to participate in, making our voices heard, and you guys need to contact your MPs, write to them, and tell them no.
Thank you. All right, people. I'm one of the original people from the convoy. I was a local photographer that didn't even stand with the truckers or nothing, and I was triple jabbed. And the terrible thing was, after 5 days of the media telling their bullshit and lies, I said I had enough. I stand with the truckers, and then I started Freedom Photos, and I've been here since January 29th, Wellington Regulars. And there's one guy here that's been 360 days out of 65. He's got the F. Trudeau flag. Give him a hug, give him a high five. He's a real hero, man, because he got beat up by the cops and he's still standing. And you know, he only missed 5 days, and the day after he got out of the hospital, you know where he came here? He came right on the hill. It's amazing what people are doing and what we're doing. We all need to stand up against these cops, against the left and the government. And we got people in our movement that's corrupt and that's poisonous, and we need to get rid of them. And we need to all stand and come together
Mom,
as
good.
freedom
No
people
more.
across this country and make a difference. Because it's each and every one of you. It's not just the
safe.
Wellington regulars. It's every one of you in your communities that's making a difference. Everyone on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We all need to come together. We all need to stand up because this government needs to go. Trudeau needs to go, and this whole world needs to change because we want to see peace in this world. I don't have kids, but it's for my niece's baby. It's for everyone that has kids that wants a better life for their kids because we're getting old, right? Well, speak for myself, but we're not going to be around much longer, but it's for the next generation, and we all need to stand up. And we need to fight for freedom. So on a count of 3, I want to hear everybody scream freedom real loud. And then meet up at the Flame after that. 1, 2, 3. Freedom! 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 Freedom!
All right. I'm going to put some music back on while we take a photo. The music will... Yeah, I give this guy one word as we start gathering at the Flame. I'll put the music on. I encourage everyone to come on the march with us. There's power in numbers. We are the people. We're not a fringe. It's great to show our numbers. So everyone try to come to the march. We will leave the music on while we're gone. After this gentleman has a quick word, I'm going to put the music on. And I'm asking people to start assembling at the Flame for a group photo. All right, guys.
I can't get this to zoom back out. There we go.
I just want to
guess
say
that's the
a
best
few
I've got,
words
guys.
on behalf
Sorry.
of some of the people who we have missed. And one of them are the doctors and nurses that sacrificed their careers and stood up for what we are here today for, which is the truth. And that's the key factor in this whole concept, is to for the truth, because it's the truth alone that sets us free. Nothing else. And these ones that have been here from the beginning, there's a great thanks from the people who are far away, because there's lots of people I know who are not able to get here, who are standing with you today. And the ones that are in prison in Alberta, the ones who are in the West, they are also uniting together for the very purpose of why we're here today, which is to stand up for the truth. And that is the key of what freedom is. It's the very key to what freedom is. And so it is why we are here today, and that is the basics of thanking you all and thanking those who continue on for the fight to get rid of a government that has imposed a political type of God on the people in rejection of a charter that she is giving out and overreach that was poured out in a way where the people had no say. And that inquiry was the biggest farce that this country could have ever seen. The Commissioner Paul Rolio, if he was here today, I would like to say the biggest liar that ever hit the footings of this country. You cannot say that the people of this country have been persuasive, and he uses the word persuasive, to believe a false lie, okay? When it comes to the COVID-19, he was covering himself with a lie in the whole inquiry. That's the problem we had. They should have been coming out and saying, we are apologizing to the Canadians for what we've done. If they'd apologized to us, we would have recognized the wrong that they done. But they didn't. He ain't man enough. They don't have the balls to stand up like she was saying. The government of this country needs to step down and recognize their mistakes, accountability for their mistakes, not just make a circle and draw it into a position of why that what they think is now right. Trudeau once said, just recently, he said that I regret some of the wording that I used in the past, calling us a fringe minority, calling us misogynist, calling us a people with unacceptable views. He needs to stand up and say he's apologizing for the wrong that he did and stand accountable. That's how it works in this country. We're not afraid of the rule of law and the supremacy of God. It's in the charter. And he should be standing accountable. I'm very grateful that those who are making the attempts to say that he should be charged with treason, they are going to be celebrating the Louis Riel on Monday, a man who was hung for treason that they claim. Trudeau needs to be standing on trial. Thank you.
Thank you. Wise words and the words of truth. I had a request from one of my Shelburne Freedom family. I'm asking everyone from the Shelburne Freedom family to come back behind the podium here for a photo. 1 year ago, when I was removed from Ottawa unlawfully, I went back to my community and I started gathering support. I had a bi-weekly rally and I built myself a family to come back to Ottawa here. And apparently they got a surprise for me, so I want to get a photo with them. Everyone make their way to the flame because we're going to do a great big group photo though.
Okay, guys, one more thing. I tell you my personal win. I saw municipal court in Gatineau for gender neutral bathrooms. And I won. There is a bathroom for men now and bathroom for a woman now. If I can do it, you can do it. Also, I complain against 7 policemen in Gatineau, and I'm bringing them to Spokane Court for unlawful arrest and for imposing mask, which is a medical device on my face. If I can do it, you can do it. Thank you and love you.
We're gonna walk this way a little bit. We'll walk this way, show everybody the crowd. I'm kind of manning 2 cameras here at once, guys, so please don't mind me. Oh, look at that. Interesting. The yellow flag.
It's got a goose instead of a snake.
Yes, I know. I saw that. That's why I said it's kind of cool because it's different. Gosh, guys, this is pretty amazing. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to go live a little bit later, but I'm going to put this down. I just want to show you guys what's here since I just first got here, and we're walking in. But there's going to be a bunch of events going on, a bunch of things happening today. So I'll be live again a little bit later, but I'm going to sign off for a bit. Talk to you soon.